The Camorra is not just an organization. It's a system, a shadow that stretches across Naples. It thrives in the city's poorest neighborhoods, blurring the line between state and anti-state. Unlike the Sicilian Mafia's rigid hierarchy, the Camorra is a chaotic, horizontal network of clans, each ruling its own territory. They are entrepreneurs of violence, global traffickers, and masters of extortion. The Camorra's power is visible, not hidden. They own the streets, shaping daily life. Born from poverty and neglect, it offers jobs, belonging, and a brutal justice where the state is absent. The Camorra mimics government, collecting taxes, providing welfare, and controlling public contracts. It is a parallel state, a dark mirror of Naples' struggles and failures. To understand Naples, you must confront the Camorra's enduring grip. The Camorra's roots trace back to the 17th century Spanish prisons of Naples. Inmates formed the Bella Società Riformata, a brotherhood with its own laws and brutal enforcement. These early Camorristi controlled gambling and protection inside prison, then exported their methods to the city's streets. In a Naples ruled by a distant monarchy, the Camorra filled the power vacuum, offering order for a price. Membership was earned through violence and loyalty, giving the disenfranchised a sense of identity and fear-based respect. The Camorra became the unofficial law in the city's poorest quarters. During Italy's unification, they shifted between being tools of the state and targets of crackdowns, learning to adapt and survive. This adaptability made them a permanent fixture in Naples' social and political fabric. The Camorra was no longer just a prison gang, it was now woven into the city itself. The 20th century saw the Camorra evolve from street thugs to criminal kingpins. After World War II, they seized control of Reconstruction, infiltrating the construction industry and public contracts. Raffaele Cutolo's Nuova Camorra Organizzata tried to unify the clans, sparking a bloody war with the Nuova Famiglia coalition. The violence left hundreds dead, but Cutolo's defeat only fragmented the Camorra further. Victorious clans like the Casalesi and Di Lauro shifted focus to the international drug trade. Cocaine became their new gold. Leaders like Paolo Di Lauro built vast trafficking networks, turning Naples into a global hub. The Camorra's business now spanned from local extortion to international crime. Their empire was built on concrete, cocaine, and blood. The old codes faded. Profit and power became the only rules. The Camorra had become a sophisticated, global criminal enterprise. Today, the Camorra's core business is drugs. Cocaine and heroin flood Europe through Naples, fueling open-air markets in neighborhoods like Scampia. Their operations are militarized, with lookouts and fortified drug dens, and turf wars erupt over every inch of territory. Beyond drugs, the Camorra profits from illegal toxic waste disposal, poisoning land and people for quick cash. The triangle of death bears the scars. Cancer rates soar where the clans dump industrial waste. Construction remains a cornerstone. They control contracts, launder money, and build with substandard materials, endangering the public. Violence is their language. Public executions, extortion, and the murder of those who resist. Fear and silence, not honor, keep the system running. The Camorra's reach is everywhere, from the streets to City Hall. Their power is built on profit, pollution, and perpetual fear. The Camorra's defining trait is its structure, a loose, horizontal network of about 100 autonomous clans. There's no single boss. Each clan is its own ruthless enterprise, making the system resilient and hard to destroy. This fragmentation breeds constant conflict, but also adaptability. Cut off one head, another rises. Clan leaders act as CEOs, pivoting between rackets from drugs to counterfeit goods to waste. The only shared ideology is relentless pursuit of money and power. The Camorra is deeply embedded in its neighborhoods, recruiting openly and offering a twisted path to status. Membership is fluid, loyalty is proven by action, not ritual, and women often step into leadership roles. The Camorra's presence is visible, predatory, and woven into daily life. It's less a secret society, more a criminal ecosystem. Fighting the Camorra is like battling a hydra. Its decentralized structure means no single head to cut off. Arresting a boss creates a power vacuum, sparking new violence but never ending the system. The Camorra thrives where the state is absent. High unemployment, poor schools, and little hope. It offers jobs, loans, and welfare, filling the void left by government neglect. Corruption is rampant. Politicians, police, and judges are bought, eroding public trust. The line between criminal and official blurs, breeding cynicism and resignation. Omerta, the code of silence, protects the clans. Witnesses are too afraid to speak. Even with state protection, fear and distrust run deep. The Camorra survives by exploiting society's weaknesses and the state's failures. In 2026, the Camorra is wounded but far from dead. Open warfare has faded. Now, control is quieter. Economic infiltration, globalization, and money laundering. Clans invest in legitimate businesses across Europe, hiding illicit profits behind a veneer of respectability. The new generation of bosses is younger, tech-savvy, and ruthless, running operations through encrypted apps. On the streets, baby gangs of teenagers fight for micro-territories, adding chaos to the ecosystem. The Camorra's legacy is devastation-normalized violence, poisoned land, and strangled communities. Yet, resistance grows. Journalists, magistrates, and grassroots groups reclaim seized assets and offer alternatives to crime. The real battle is for culture, opportunity, and hope. Only a just, present state can break the Camorra's grip. The Camorra endures, a dark shadow over Naples, proving that the oldest forms of power are the hardest to kill.